So for this exercise, we're just working on getting a little activation through the big toe muscles. And so you're either going to use a wedge like I'm doing here with the big toe on the wedge by itself, the little toes are not on it, or you can just take a towel folded up and put that underneath the big toe. And for people with limited big toe motion, this might be a better option. And then we can move to something that is wedged after that. So all you're gonna do is in this position, you can start seated, and I just want you to see if you can just gently start to press the big toe down into the towel. And it might feel hard for some people to generate any force. So just really think you're starting at almost like a 10%, and then see if you can increase that to 20%, 30%, even up to 40%, but make sure you're staying in a pain-free range. So if it's painful, start lighter, and over time we can build up that push. I like to start in seated. You want to try to keep the heel on the ground. That's more of a progression once we lift the heel and then start pushing the big toe. So for right now, just start with heel down and pushing. You could also go to standing and pressing the toe down into the towel. And see how that feels. You might feel like you can get a little bit more pressure, but once again, we're never pushing into pain. We're gonna hold for maybe start with like 10 to 20 second holds. As long as those feel okay, you can start to build it up to even 30-second holds. But the goal is just to get some activation through the muscles of the foot. So you might feel it kind of right under, along kind of the underside of the arch, and you might even feel it some up into the calf because one of the long toe flexors is deep in the calf. And when you push, the other thing is we don't want, I don't know, I'm gonna kind of just bring the toe a little closer so you can see, sometimes people are only pushing with just the middle part of the toe. We want to make sure the end of the toe is also kind of at least contacting the floor and not kind of arched upward like this. We want to make sure the whole toe is pushing together. That's going to make sure we get both muscles.